Oh boy! Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. We survived. The High Priestess got her blessings, gave it to her, and the ending was the exact same. However, we definitely got a lot of tokens last time, guys. That was a good, hard journey. Let's make it harder by upping the difficulty and going to the Empress. Your Highness, earn fame in order to wield the legendary weapon. As because iron. Yeah, even the game knows I'm talking about a powerful weapon at that point. Villagers on the northern outskirts are under the assault of the Northerners' raid. Defeat the mighty shaman, who's leading the ranks. I need a lot of fame to wield it, and I need, you know, we're gonna have Northerners, so it'll be pretty straightforward. Now, who's gonna deny me adding this beautifully platinum-looking card into our deck? I can only have one of them, and they're okay. Oh, we're gonna have the Desert Trek, the stone ones. I don't think I have any more token. Okay, well, give me fame. Well, we'll talk about that. I mean, I'm gonna hold off the cartographer. I've been told of a map. I'll need to wait for that one because I'll need a lot of them. I need also to throw in a lot of encounters into here. Let's add a few fights. You. Fork in the road. Hopper. Pickpocket. Blessing if I wanted. The Old Maiden. Okay, none of these are really fights. Let's just add in the new one. So the man-eating plant, the lost boy that we can eat with the man-eating plant. Thunder. We'll add the Gnome's Exchange and the Friendly Innkeeper. And finally, we can add... You know, I felt lucky last time. This did a really good job for us. Let's add in the Caravan Robbery for us. I get it. I get it. No more puns. For now. Continue. So we'll add to our repertoire. I need fame. Let's add the Winter's Bane. Did I get anything new? The Dark Grove Ring. Absolutely. Let's add that to our loot. Anything else we need in here? The Humble Hammer. I'm going to be gaining fame, so I don't need to have anything of you. I do need 8. Let's grab a good shield. My only armor. Both the rings because they'll be added to our loot whether I wanted to or not. I have a good shield. Let's grab... I have 2 weapons. Let's grab 2 shields. Just a standard shield for now. Continue on. And for our supplies, I'll be adding, because we did get the Fine Blade, but I'll be adding the Warrior's Axe for our repertoire. For you, I need to activate your weapon ability 30 times to unlock it. Now, it's not as bad as it looks there, because I only need 6 hits to perform the powerful attack. It took me a little bit, but we'll grab that pretty quickly. And it's good damage, so we'll go into here. Now, it's not exactly the best weapon to use against Northerners, but I could think of worse items. As we get over on the chip.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one.
That is a symbol, the gold and the silver added to them. The cards.
Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill.
What?
In time, we will learn all of you.
Thank you. Raiders have destroyed our village. The Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. Now, they were sent by our dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large war hammer from his cloak. Ethrio's eye. 'Tis the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon. I love stories that just... The only thing that will break their barrier, their shield, open the doorway, they just happen to have it right outside the entrance of it, not inside. I'm not going to question it. Is it pretty? It is beautiful.
Anger is a powerful force.
Yeah. So, as 8 hits, it'll do a knockdown. Perform a powerful strike that causes knockdown to a single target. Impact tracks enemies and causes stun. Dash will do more damage to armor. And it's a heavy weapon, which does more damage to people when they block or, you know, have a shield. A 20 fame for you, though, for 26 damage. Bad. So, it's heavier than you imagine, perhaps weighted down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential, or even wielding it at all. I need 20 fame to equip the weapon. I need to complete fame, earn fame, by completing encounters, which is what I added into here. You have to look straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. That's not a good thing. I mean, nothing but a void there, man. You don't get... Yeah. I got like a speck of light or two, but that's for basically for my lunch and my bread. Okay, I'm continuing. Not all weapons are for all men. Is it for women, then? Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Ethria's ire. You'll do well to remember that. I got some questions for you. Okay, what do I gotta do? Must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the Vith village falls. The villagers need a hero. The town of Bradum is surely in danger and must be warned. Oh, that's actually really nice to know. How do I use this? Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness, and you'll be rewarded. AKA cut open the heads of multiple people, and then out pops the fame. I think. Hey, what about the shaman? She single? A twisted creature with great power. I'm already in love. Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from the camps in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magic barrier prevents anyone from entering her sanctum. Or they were too scared and they just ran away. I'm gonna stop interrupting. It is said that Aethria's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids would surely be stopped for good. Can I know about the Empire? And that, okay. That is Empire. What good is the Empire? Naught but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year, and not a soldier to be seen. Much for protection. Never less reliable than the worst of the gods. Let's begin our quest then. Thank you. I trust the sacrifice of Talos not to go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you great fortune. And fame, naturally. Let's go back. Let's see what we got here.
I am torn between my loathing for gnomes and my despair that the world is becoming less strange and arcane as the Empire spreads.
Out, vile human! A voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. It takes a moment to realize they are gnomes. Dirty, poorly armed gnomes. A few hold spears, but most have only a rock or a sharpened stick. We take arms to defend ourselves, the gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment, and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you food for a helmet. One of the small folk proclaims. No, give me some armor, and I'll give you a health potion, chimes in another. The gnomes all loudly shout their own offerings, trying to drown them out with each other. Well, I got my axe, and I don't want to give it up. I can't give up any of these items because they are rusty, so they just can't be sold, given away, or traded, or lost. So, I'm gonna kick them to the curb. You're frozen, and the gnomes attack. A collection of sharp sticks and rocks flies in your direction. And they hit me for 10 life. I mean 15 life. Now quickly retreat into the trees, peering at you from the shadows until I leave. Jerks.
Everything is easier with a map that you can trust. Of course, that's the core of the question, isn't it?
I feel like I'm getting close to the end of this journey, and hopefully this desert trek doesn't require too much of my food. Merrick relaxes aback, one of the 2 camels resting under a grove of palms. A dry heat. Why is it called a dry heat? Really? It's hot. Blows from the west. Climb aboard and lead the way, he says, tossing you the map. Never taking it before, but you really can't be too trusting of people these days. Hint, hint. Hey, I have a treasure map. This card cannot be discarded. Cool. Take a moment to consult the map you discover while raiding caravans. It traces the merchant routes that crisscross the desert lands skirting the nation. Okay, we have desert crossing. Oh boy! That has heightened many forgotten paths, but only the most prepared or most desperate risk trying to find them. I am so glad I am starting out with a legendary weapon because I may find all the fame that I need for this. Jeez. Huh. Well, this will be fun.
Another step into the emptiness. At least one hopes.
Only vague notes.
Keep on walking through.
Scrolled in.
Make time while you may.
You journey across.
You see how the game changes, how its pieces move around. Sometimes under your control, and sometimes not.
Follow the journey, the notes travel on. I go to the desert. Ooh boy. Ah! I find safe passage through the deserts. Do I have to do that like every single time?
Now, how will you fare with the desolation you've uncovered?
Yay. I think it's this one. I don't think it's that one. Become lost. Wayfinder again. Find yourself again after a day. Losing food. I don't have much food. Let's see if I can get some more food on my journey. This is gonna hurt.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Alright, I see building, flames, smoke, and people. Malcolms, can you go rescue them, please? Can't just let them die. Malcolms has some water protection with fear in his eyes into the burning building. I think I'm risking his life. Yes. What? Continue. Well done, Malcolms. When the all is lost, the silhouette of a figure appears in the front doorway. It is Malcolms, and miraculously, he is unscathed. You think you can make out some shapes coming out of the smoke? Did Malcolms manage to rescue them all? Okay, I can't fail here, I'm hoping. He only saved one of them. Redraw. Okay, I'll take two. It was better than last time, I guess. Two figures falling out of the open door, coughing and sputtering. Villagers rush in and aid the family. Aid fame. I was unable to save everyone. The villagers are grateful for your valiant efforts. But I need to grab all of them. Okay. This is gonna hurt.
You'll notice that my carriage does not stop for every distressed traveler along the way.
If we succeed, we should gain some food off of this. If we fail, we might get some money. Okay. You can be rerolled, you can be rerolled. I'm gonna fail this time. Or it's 16. Come on, what do we grab? Thank you, she says as you help him with carriage. Please accept this as a token. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. 3 food, 10 life, and 2 fame. Okay, can I get any more food?
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap.
Uh-oh.
Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
So a rustling behind you is all the warning you need to get. Is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bolo wraps around my body. A party of northerners charge you as you try to break free. Like what? 2 trappers, or is that 2 groups of 3 trappers? There are 4 trappers total. Oh look, the warrior's axe, the axe that I brought in, the axe that I need to use. Call me the axe. Yes, kind of basic, but I like it. Barely more than a wood chopping tool. Let's chop these guys up. Malcolms is unfortunately dead. I mean, missing. Woo! Let's go into here and attack these guys. I need to hit them 6 times. Ow. And not get hit. Meantime, I just am looking up to see the number I have up there. I'll hear it like that. Good. Nice little trick. I do like heavy weapons. They have a nice impact. I like the playstyle of it. I mean, did it say I had to hit them and I think it just said activated, right? Not, you know, hit people with it, use it. You dirty guy. It's gonna take me a little longer to use this thing than I thought. They die too quickly. How rude. So mean to them. Alright, again to fame. Let's search for spoils. Okay, I can either gain... Okay, I need that food. Please, give me that food. Any search is valuable when the northern grabs you. Oh, that's pain. I lose 10 gold. Ow, you jerk! Alright.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Borrow some? Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It was revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. I'm nearly fully healed. I did before, I beseech the god to take pity on me. Pity me! Ah, perfect. Got a bonus? A sunshine appears to have a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow, healing me for 10 max life. 5 max life. Thank you. Alright, begin our journey.
The endless wastes have their own way of focusing the mind. We begin to notice the more subtle nuances.
On success. Goes my life. Oh, and we're getting teleported around. This is not a huge failure. I need a way to redraw these. And life. Eventually we should make it.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Are you kidding me? I'm hoping all these cards are not the same. That's a lot of huge failures. Second one. Ah, huge failure. Malcolm's overcome the dead sickness while crossing the dunes. He's gone for 2 turns. Alright, we're at the corner now. Trying to make our way out of it.
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
I may actually die before I'm even done. Come on, I gotta get lucky eventually. Like I said. Passing sensor reveals the entrance to a mysterious cave in the distance.
Well done.
That's it. Get me out of here. Alright, just a touch of a glitch and a snitch and a move into there. Let's get back into it, shall we?
Balance of
Ow!
resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
I mean, it's actually still the starving but wealthy, but... Alright, let's continue to the next quest. Well, okay, thus falls as we continue our journey. I need 8 more fame, so... Our journey?
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
A storm brews as you arrive and find it under attack from raiders. Oh no, a 3 of toil! As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villages. One calls out, "Please help! We must stop these savages before all is lost." You draw your weapon and rush to their aid. Once again, one-handed weapons are recommended against the northerners so that I can, parry and counter them, but I do want to level up my axe as well. I'm just axing for the higher difficulty at this point. Alright. The cards are assembled and falling forward. Let's see what we have in here today. Nothing shiny, nothing fancy. Alright. We got our axe, we got our magician, we got our peasants. Alright. Okay, there we go. Now I need to be careful and keep the aggro on me and away from the peasants. Activate our weapon's ability. I don't know what we get off of it. Probably like another upgraded ability. Stop being that peasant. That's my job. I said that out loud. Okay. Get off the peasant. Okay. That means block, you buffoon. That means flip. Out. Come on. Woo. Ah. Malcolm's doing fine. Instead of countering, we'll just continue. Thank you for dying. Like I said, who's left? Who's left? No, okay. I saw one peasant there almost ready to die, but we saved them by stabbing him in the back with a giant axe. The best kind of backstabbing possible. If it doesn't happen to you. So, well, that's a bit of help there. We do get equipment, which is the Berserker's Creed. We get more damage, the more lives we lose in combat, which I'm pretty good at gaining. I mean, now, every time I get hit, it's not an oops, it's a I am tactically thinking that I need more damage, therefore sacrificing a bit of life for the greater good. No, that's a lie. I just messed up. We'll gain 3 gold whenever we draw a gold king card in light armor, so it doesn't slow us down at all. We have the fame already because we're just doing nothing but quitting fame. Speaking of quitting fame, 5 villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. Thank you, hero, they cry. You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this token, this small token of our gratitude. For saving all the peasants, I will receive full fame. So we need 4 more before we can get it, and 3 food. And 3 food. Oh, we won't be dying anytime soon. Ish. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Terrian. The point for the south, down by the river bend. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the northerners, you set out for the next town without delay. We gotta go up there. Let's try to get more fame for them.
Every story,
the innkeeper.
especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
Boon companion? Boon as in like good companion, or boon as in not good companion? I can do lodging. Yep, it'll just do the same as we normally do before. I'm not gonna eat anymore now that my mind refreshes itself and realizes I am actually pretty broke. We can come back to the innkeeper, I think. Oh, now lit up. Nope.
Careful, your supplies are running low.
Noticed. A rustling behind you is all the warning you need that your life is in danger. Again, you turn as the cords of the northern boulder wrap around your body. Ugh. A party of northerners charging you as you break free, and have no time to change your equipment. We don't need to change our equipment. We have a mighty axe and a bar to use as a shield. Alright, here we go. We have a Berserker's Creed on us. I do like how it changes a little bit our character design every time we equip it. Mostly just the other body. It's a small detailed touch that I really like in the game, because your character is your most important aspect of the game. Living also helps. Okay. What was that? Kind of like weird chants. Woohoo! I'm one of the people, I will spend more time at the character creation screen than any other point in an RPG. That's because even though I won't ever see my character's face again, it's the most important role. Let me know in the comments down below. Aha! Whack you. God, the axe is gonna take forever. Can I get a shield? I don't know if they stack. I don't think they do. So that was kind of a misplay. Ah. So, is that a... Yep. Where are you? I cannot change the camera angle, unfortunately, so I have to just run around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure out where they are. Nice little, hey, more on this way. The spider sense in the back of our left shoulder blade there. No damage, none taken. And I think we get 2 fame there. 18. Okay, let's search for spoils. What's the worst that could happen? 5 life lost. What could happen? Well, we will cure that problem with a bit of food.
This caravan is bound with spells that allow us to travel without arousing the attention of such as these.
Health caravan. Ambush them, and we'll see what happens.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
So, continue. I'm getting a little bit better at
Let's see what you
finding
do
out what we
with
need to
that,
grab.
given
Hopefully
your
it keeps
position.
slow. Oh, there's a food. Okay, I want to continue, and we are good. I don't want anything else from these guys. Okay, let's leave those spoils.
Proven yourself worthy.
And the fame. So we now have 3 years honor. A platinum card requires 20 fame. 26 damage. Increases our damage by 5. Has a shockwave ability after 8 hits. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but the knockdown is great for finishing people off. Heavy for the bash for armor. Bash causes additional damage to armor. Okay. Well, we're gonna equip it. Okay. And there's our health potion, and there's our food.
It appears you are worthy to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from
Yes,
you
we are
no
worthy.
longer.
You turn Hethu's eye over in your hands. The rune on its face began emanating a golden light. It is unclear if it now weighs less, or if you have found newfound strength. I found strength. But either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. Eclipse looks in awe. Wow! That would earn a pretty penny at the market. But first, let's use it to break the barrier at the Northern Raiders camp. Slay the shaman and stop the raids once and for all. The Sanctum replaces that village there that we were going to, lose. Okay, so that's where the Sanctum of the Shaman. Well, I'm assuming we would have got a silver token if we had saved the 5 villages. We just saved 1 or 2 there. I guess if you just don't put a single encounter in your deck, you wouldn't get any more fame, but I don't know. Let's see what we have over here. Another card. The Lost Boy.
That either of us were ever such.
I was never a young child. I was born and manufactured the way I am now, perfect in every way whatsoever, with a few small glitches. You're just a small child, you over here. The deeper voice growls. I have to take him to the dungeons, or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he's spawned from, and show them where our outpost is. That's a shady looking kid. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. And I got weak arms. Let's save the boy. Unsheathing your weapon. You demand they let the boy go free. They tell you no. We'll get to check out Hethu's iron now. We won't be living with the other weapon, but it's a new platinum shiny weapon I couldn't resist if I tried. And I didn't try very hard at all. Hi, you guys are new. Yeah, you get shields. Think of the dregs of society, elevated to petty positions of power. Watchmen can block, greatly reducing incoming damage. Use Bash to open up their defense. Okay. Good damage. They are lightly armored, so I will need to keep that in mind. Uh-oh. Whoa! So it's kind of like we are vulnerable sometimes to the attacks of them. Woo! I'd like to see the bonus on this, please. Whoa! You guys are kind of annoying, would you? Woohoo! Oh! That is super cool. No. Would you mind if not hurting me in the face like that? Spin to win. Good damn it. I like the nice little flame effects they has going there. It just shows it's a really, really good weapon. Alright, back crusher. I did see the finisher there. Oh, no spin to win. This is a cool weapon. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but the control is nice, especially when we're surrounded like that. I'm assuming each one of those little like shots goes out and hurts other people. No. Hey, 15 gold. We got out their bodies. The Berserker's Key gives me 3 more. As you check on the unconscious guards, you notice a boy looking at you wearily as it's sizing me up. I show him the shiny weapon and go, good try. Let's switch back to the Warrior's Axe right now, just to level it up, but we will switch back once we get to the boss area. On, roll for Childs.
To be their master.
Come on, children love me, children love me. Woo! Unlucky
Well
13.
done. You continue to impress.
What do we got now? It was only 13. That seems to be a pretty average number for us. Fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Hey, I will tell you, there was an Empire ambush on our village, and I remember my mother. We got separated. He wipes away some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I'm of Clan Cat's Foot. We are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Wait, really? He refuses any help. He refuses any and all help. You can only wish him small form. Which is small form as you can only wish him luck as the small form disappears into the forest. So normally if I had failed that, I would have gotten another piece of equipment, but it just tells me what the route is. I should have just let the dice go.
You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
So I'm going to, you know, cook food real quick. All the food I can get. This is a boss fight, so no need to hold back any of it. I can trade, I can buy equipment if we have anything. Bastard. Nah, we got the hammer, we're good. Finish trading. We've already located the area, so it shouldn't hurt me when I go into here.
Okay. You by choice. Fate and fame have brought you both to this eventuality.
It is as the Talos Elder says, Malcolm's remarks. The shaman's sanctum is protected by a magical barrier. Let's try using that hammer. I bring up the mighty hammer and tap it on the barrier. Okay. I raise it above my head and bring it down against the magic barrier with all my might. It finds its mark and you're immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that, and vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Malcolm dies, or disorientated, you look for Malcolm, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are now standing in the forest clearing, covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bold and brutal. I stab him in the face.
Nothing else.
I greet him warmly as he seems to be a companion. He does not flinch, not even as you stab him in the face, nor seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He has the weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns. Ow. Small, straw-plated charms and oddities hang from the trees behind her. Before her kneeling countless raiders, worshipping their leader with eerie stillness. Hiss. At his handers of villages and the exiled one. The shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let us finish this. Oh, or I guess that's his hand. I like my version better. I hope you'll know how to fight, hero, says the bold northern calmly. There are many warriors here that we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. I ready my weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround me. Let's do this! Boss fight! I guess boss fight music? No? Okay, I got it in my head. That's all we need there. Raid leaders on the front line of the northern assault. A little bloody too. Ugh. Centers of tactical and religious guidance. Shaman can cast spells that heal her allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell. Oh, and we have the ring on as well that lowers her healing. Ah, that's good. What do you do, buddy? Okay.
Stay clear of my blades.
Oh, he just charges forward. Awesome. That's not good. Alright. Spin to win. Ooh, okay, that was like 50 damage. No. What's over here? Horror over here. Oh. No. Okay, now. Well, we didn't get the absolute most beautiful way of killing them. We'll have to rewrite that when the bards sing my tale again. And the fame that I have acquired glows graciously. Yeah, I didn't think so either. The shaman's body vanishes, wrinkles as a dog spit leaves her chest. It vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. As the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought us alongside you. I am Calabron, he explains. I was born into the northern clans, but I am the clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the traditions they have lost. I befriended Calabron, the Wanderer. You and I have cleared a small part of the state from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches with a massive hand and claps her forearm. Let us fight. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you, Malcolm, make your way back to the forest in search. You and Calabron make your way to the forest in
Another
search of
card
Malcolm.
returns to my deck. Do not worry. I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe.
I hope we're only on like the third arcana,
Well
the fourth
done.
arcana.
Another northerner falls before
Here's
you, and a new companion joins your journey.
I mean, technically the Fool is like the Zero Arcana, so... So we have the Armor of Gluttony, the Ring of Food, the Pious Robes, and the Frontier Barbet. For defeating, we also gained Fame and Shame, the Watchtower, the Raiders' Ambush, the Bridge Skirmish. And by proving myself to be a worthy hero, we get... Oh! We get Ashes Ire itself. Awesome. And for befriending Calibjorn, I'm guessing we get him, the Clan Eyebright, and the Wanderer. And what did I do with you? For defending all the villagers, we have gained the Elder's Gift. That's awesome. And for crossing the desert, we have gained the Cave of Wonders. It's not the end, though. There is a little token with it, so I'm not sure what comes after that. However, we will find out in the next one. If you guys liked the video,
you understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change.
oh, we just learned the rules and now they're going to change on us. Well, if you guys liked the video, please consider liking the video and subscribe down below, guys. It helps us out a great deal. And we'll see you next time if we survive. Bye.